Have you ever thought that a simple plate of boiled vegetables could quietly affect a man's hormonal health after the age of 60? It may sound unusual, but according to statistics from the National Institute on Aging, up to 63% of men over 60 struggle to maintain their vitality. What's concerning is that more than half of them still consume dietary supplements or vegetables believed to be healthy every day, without realizing that some of these can disrupt hormone balance, affect blood circulation, and slow down the body's natural recovery of vitality. If you've ever felt your body slowing down, becoming easily tired, having trouble sleeping, or frequently waking up at night to urinate, you are not alone. The good news is, you don't need to change everything all at once. In today's video, I will share 3 types of vegetables that need to be used properly to avoid affecting the prostate and age-related hormones. I will also reveal other vegetables that may help naturally restore vitality. Before we continue, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications if you find this helpful. Type the number 1 below. If not, feel free to type 0. So what is really causing men's vitality to decline after the age of 60? Turning 60 is not a sudden milestone that causes the body to weaken. Instead, it is a stage when subtle changes that have built up over many years begin to show more clearly. Many men begin to notice that their bodies no longer feel the same. They tire more easily, struggle with sleep, feel less refreshed mentally, and most noticeably, experience a lack of inner vitality. This is not simply about getting older. It is closely linked to the decline of something often overlooked: male hormones, especially testosterone. After the age of 50, testosterone levels in the body gradually decrease each year. By age 60, this decline becomes more noticeable, leading to a range of symptoms. These may include reduced focus, poor sleep, increased irritability, frequent nighttime urination, or even a growing sense of discomfort within one's own body. In addition, the prostate, a small but very important gland in both the urinary and reproductive systems, also begins to change. Many men experience mild prostate enlargement, which can make urination difficult, increase nighttime bathroom visits, or cause sleep disruptions due to the urge to wake up and go to the restroom. These sleep interruptions affect mental health and further reduce vitality. Beyond hormones and age, blood circulation plays an extremely important role. When blood vessels lose elasticity, the flow of blood to key organs slows down. This leads to fatigue and poor nourishment of the body's systems, especially the area responsible for male vitality, which depends heavily on healthy blood flow and the flexibility of small blood vessels. Recent studies have also shown that poor circulation in men is often linked to signs of reduced physical function and vice versa. All these factors connect like a row of dominoes. When hormones decline, the prostate enlarges, and circulation weakens. Overall vitality also starts to fall. But the good news is that most of these factors are not permanent. With simple changes in diet, daily movement, and choosing foods that support the aging body, many men have successfully restored their vitality, improved their sleep, and regained mental clarity. If you were asked what is the most important factor that determines urinary and hormonal health in men after the age of 60, the answer would not be supplements or a high-protein diet. The real answer lies in 2 seemingly simple but deeply influential elements: blood circulation and hormonal stability. A man's body functions like a sophisticated blood-pumping system. Whenever an organ needs to operate, from the brain and cardiovascular system to the prostate and reproductive system, blood is the primary fuel source. It carries oxygen, nutrients, and hormones to nourish that organ. When you are young, your blood vessels are soft, flexible, and allow blood to flow easily into every part of the body. But as you age, the vessel walls begin to stiffen and lose elasticity. Small blood vessels are more likely to become blocked or constricted. As a result, blood flow gradually weakens, especially in areas that require greater vessel flexibility like the urinary system and organs related to male vitality. In this process, one molecule plays a critically important role: nitric oxide NO. This compound helps blood vessels expand at the right time, regulates blood pressure, and ensures that blood can reach the places that need it most. However, research shows that after the age of 60, the body's ability to produce NO declines significantly, especially if your diet lacks fresh vegetables, your lifestyle is inactive, or you are under ongoing stress. This explains why poor blood vessel flexibility not only makes you feel tired, but also directly affects your vitality and inner sense of well-being. At the same time, male hormones, particularly testosterone, act as the energy source that helps men maintain confidence, mental clarity, and motivation. When this hormone decreases, the body becomes sluggish, gains belly fat, and loses its ability to handle stress or adapt to change. And here is something not many people know. Healthy blood flow is essential for hormones to reach their target organs. In other words, if blood flow is blocked, even if your body still has hormones, their effects are significantly reduced. That is why, to truly and sustainably restore vitality, you must begin at the root by improving blood flow, softening blood vessels, and supporting your body's natural production of nitric oxide. And this does not have to come from medication or surgery, in many cases. Certain natural vegetables can serve as the key to unlock the flow of vitality. But before you choose the right ones, you need to know which vegetables are often misunderstood as healthy, but may actually slow down your recovery of male vitality in later years. Many people believe that simply eating more vegetables will lead to better health. While that is true to some extent, it is not the whole picture. Not all vegetables are suitable for men's bodies after the age of 60. In fact, some vegetables often promoted as superfoods can, if consumed incorrectly or too frequently, quietly disrupt hormone balance, affect the prostate, and slow down the process of restoring vitality. The first vegetable to mention is kale, a dark leafy green that is high in fiber, vitamin K, and antioxidants. However, kale also contains a significant amount of oxalates. These are compounds that can crystallize and put pressure on the kidneys if they accumulate over time. For older men, especially those experiencing nighttime urination, weak urine flow, or signs of prostate enlargement, the kidneys and bladder are already working for many hours during the night. If the body frequently absorbs too much oxalate, the filtration and elimination functions may become weaker. This can indirectly impact hormones and vitality. This does not mean you need to eliminate kale entirely, but it should be consumed in moderation and preferably cooked thoroughly to reduce the oxalate content. The second food is soybeans and soy-based products such as soy milk, tofu, or plant-based protein powder. Soy contains phytoestrogens, which are plant-based compounds that mimic estrogen, in small amounts. These may benefit heart health and skin condition, but when consumed excessively and regularly, especially by men whose testosterone levels are already declining, phytoestrogens may disrupt the male hormone system. They can cause an imbalance between male and female hormones, leading to fatigue, irritability, lower stress tolerance, and an overall decline in vitality, according to Dr. Abraham Morgentaler, a male hormone specialist at Harvard. Excessive soy intake in men over 60 may delay the body's natural recovery of testosterone, particularly if their system is sensitive to hormonal changes. The third vegetable that often goes unnoticed is eggplant. This fruit is rich in antioxidants but also contains a small amount of solanine, a type of alkaloid. Solanine can stimulate the nervous system and affect the joints if it builds up over time. For older men who often experience back pain, joint stiffness, or mild arthritis, frequently eating eggplant without proper preparation may increase fatigue and reduce physical mobility. This can indirectly impact mental clarity and hormone stability. In addition, eggplant has a cooling effect. When eaten at night, it can cause abdominal discomfort and increase nighttime urination, exactly what many older men are trying to avoid. One important reminder is that vegetables are a wonderful source of nutrition. But just like any food, the amount and timing of consumption are key. A vegetable that benefits younger individuals may need to be adjusted for older adults, especially those concerned with prostate health and male vitality. If you feel your body slowing down, your mood unsteady, or your energy declining even though you are eating well, the issue may not be a lack of vegetables, but rather the wrong choice or method of consuming them. This is exactly why. In the next part, I want to share 3 common vegetables that can actually help restore blood flow, reactivate natural hormone function, and help your body remember its healthy rhythm. The best part is that you can find them at your local grocery store. And with just a small change in preparation, noticeable results may appear within a few weeks. While some vegetables can negatively impact hormone levels and blood circulation if used incorrectly, there are others that serve as powerful allies for supporting male vitality and urinary health in later years. These foods are not only easy to find and prepare, but they also help relax blood vessels, stimulate hormone production, and improve overall energy as long as they are used consistently and correctly. Below are 3 standout options that have been recommended by many health professionals and supported by trusted scientific research. 1. Spinach, also known as leafy green spinach. Spinach has long been known as a vegetable rich in iron and vitamin A. However, few people realize that it is also one of the best natural sources of nitrate. This compound helps the body produce nitric oxide, a vital molecule that allows blood vessels to relax and expand. As a result, blood flow improves throughout the body, including in areas influenced by male hormones. When circulation is restored, the body's reproductive organs are better nourished. Over time, this leads to improved vitality and a renewed sense of well-being. In addition to nitrate, spinach also contains magnesium and folate, 2 essential nutrients for hormonal activity. In a study published by the Journal of Urology, men who consumed spinach 3 to 4 times a week showed a significant improvement in overall energy and sleep quality after just 1 month. 2. Beets. If there is one root vegetable considered a natural supporter of blood circulation, it is beets. This root contains even higher levels of nitrate than spinach. Once inside the body, nitrate is converted into nitric oxide, which helps relax blood vessels and improve blood pressure. This increases the flow of blood to important organs, especially the lower abdominal area. What is interesting about beets is that they also contain betaine, a compound that protects blood vessel walls from inflammation and hardening, a key benefit for older adults. In one real-life case at my clinic, a 72-year-old patient shared that after just 3 weeks of drinking beet juice every morning, he felt more mentally alert, slept better, and experienced a noticeable boost in morning energy. 3. Asparagus. Though not as well known as other vegetables, asparagus acts as a quiet remedy for the prostate and urinary system. Asparagus is rich in vitamin E, sometimes called the vitality vitamin, which supports the body in producing natural male hormones. In addition, the folate in asparagus helps stabilize mood, supports metabolism, and maintains blood quality. One special benefit of asparagus is its mild diuretic effect. It helps the body eliminate excess water and salt, reducing pressure on the prostate and bladder. This can help ease nighttime urination. Many older patients who added asparagus to their dinner 2 to 3 times a week reported feeling lighter and waking up less during the night. When you include these 3 vegetables in your diet, you are not only nourishing your body but also helping restore the natural flow of vitality in a gentle, lasting way. But there is still one overlooked factor, a key that activates the full benefits of these vegetables. And the surprising part is, it does not come from food, it comes from something as simple as sunlight. You can eat the right vegetables, get enough sleep, and exercise every day. But without this one small factor, your body cannot fully benefit from all the efforts you have made. That factor is vitamin D3, also known as the sunshine vitamin. Vitamin D3 is not only good for bones and joints, as many people mistakenly believe. In fact, it plays a vital role in testosterone production, helps blood vessels expand, and supports the immune system. A study published by Harvard University showed that men with low levels of vitamin D3 often experience fatigue, poor sleep, reduced energy, and difficulty restoring natural hormone levels, even when their diet seems perfectly healthy. Unfortunately, the body's ability to produce vitamin D3 from sunlight decreases with age. By the age of 70, the skin produces only about 25% of the D3 it did at age 30, even with the same amount of sun exposure. On top of that, modern lifestyles keep many older adults indoors and fully covered when outside, making vitamin D3 deficiency more common than ever. A lack of vitamin D3 may not cause obvious symptoms, but it acts as a quiet barrier that prevents the body from regaining its natural vitality. That is why maintaining sufficient levels of D3 is an essential step in the journey to hormonal health. You can try gentle sun exposure for 15 to 20 minutes each morning, especially on areas like the arms and legs, in some cases. Doctors may also recommend taking D3 supplements if your skin does not absorb it effectively. Remember, vitamin D3 does not replace the vegetables mentioned earlier, but it is the missing piece that helps activate all the benefits that food can provide. Once your body receives enough sunlight and nutrients, blood flow and hormones will begin to move again in the most natural way possible. Sometimes, to feel healthier. You do not need a complicated routine. Just a few small but proper changes can help your body gradually recover and regain its natural balance. A light dinner with steamed spinach, a piece of grilled salmon, and a glass of fresh beet juice can provide far more value than a heavy meal filled with protein and oil, if possible. Add a few stalks of boiled asparagus to your dinner 2 to 3 times a week. It is easy to digest and helps the urinary system function more smoothly at night. In addition, light morning sun exposure, walking after meals, or simply practicing deep breathing for 10 minutes each day can improve blood circulation and balance hormones. Try to avoid caffeine after 6 p.m. Stay away from late nights, and choose to read a book or listen to soft music before bed. As long as you begin with just one right habit, whether it is trying a new vegetable or taking a gentle walk after dinner, your body will slowly remember how to heal, restore, and live well at the pace that suits your age. As we reach the end of today's journey, I want you to remember one simple truth. Your body still has the ability to recover no matter your age. Feeling tired, waking up at night, or lacking energy is not a natural part of aging. These are signs that your body is asking for the right kind of care, and you have already begun that care just by listening to today's message. Together, we have explored the reasons why vitality declines after the age of 60, from slower blood circulation and hormonal changes to the hidden impact of vegetables that seem healthy but may be doing more harm than good. But at the same time, you have also learned that familiar foods like spinach, beets, and asparagus can help reopen blood flow, support the prostate, and gently guide the body back to its natural rhythm without medication or procedures. You have also seen the important role of early morning sunlight and vitamin D3, something many older adults often overlook. Just 15 minutes in the sun each morning and a well-prepared plate of vegetables at dinner is already a powerful signal to your body to begin the healing process. Treat these changes as small actions that bring long-lasting results. You do not need to change your whole life in one day. You only need to start with one right step. And if you stay consistent, you will begin to feel your energy, mood, and overall health return in the most natural and sustainable way. If you found today's message helpful, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We will continue to share new videos on meals, exercises, and simple tips to improve health in your later years. And which of these vegetables are you using now? Let us know in the comments. I always read every message you share.